It finally happened, the long-awaited moment for Moonbeam. They won the second parachain auction on Polkadot, and because they capped the max amount of contributions at just under $36 million and have also been kind enough to allocate 50 million more Glimmer tokens to the contributors, bringing it to a total of 150 million for the crowd loan, which is 15% of the total supply. Each contributor will receive just over 4.19 Glimmer tokens for each one DOT contributed, but of course the minimum allowed contributed was 5 DOT, as with every crowd loan on Polkadot. That's the minimum required amount. It's not a bad reward, but it does depend on how the price will perform, and that will depend on the day of the listing, as it's all about the market cycle at the end of the day, right? Listing on the right cycle and you'll just do really well, right? But I'll work on a price prediction video for Moonbeam's Glimmer, just like I did for Moonriver, because many people really watched that video and have enjoyed it, and they really give me positive feedback. So that's why I'm going to do one for Moonbeam as well. Now there are 3 more auctions to go for the first round, and who will be the next 3 winners is the question on many community members' minds. We did get another flipping recently, and that's Parallel Finance flipping Manta Network by a small amount, but to evaluate, it looks pretty obvious that Parallel have the edge for the third auction right now, and it seems that they're getting more and more support. People can contribute to the crowd loans using their really cool DeFi dashboard and generate liquid DOT, and that gives them quite the edge at the moment, right? They did launch their product just at the right time during the peak of the hype for the Polkadot auctions. Also, kind reminder to use my referral link for Parallel Finance from the description of this video or the pinned comment if you decide to contribute to them and get a whopping 5% bonus. Should Aster win the 4th auction, that leaves us with Clover for 5th, but wait, many things could happen by then. Look at Manta, for example. Manta could overtake Clover once again because they're closely matched in contributions, and then Infinity could too, because they came all the way down from 0 to just over 2 million in a short period of time since the crowd loan launched. So many things could happen, right? There's still plenty of time to say. Also, don't forget that the top 250 crowd loan contributors to Infinity get a guaranteed NFT, and thanks to Subviz's awesome analytics info on contributions, I was able to see who the 240th position is, just to give us a slight edge over the 250th and not end up being one of the last, as the risk of not making it is higher, right? So this is just to kind of estimate what we actually need to be able to make it in the top 250 and get that NFT. So basically, if you contribute 395 DOT, you're pretty much guaranteed to get an NFT, assuming this one move you out of position later on as the weeks go by and we're getting closer to the 5th auction. But perhaps 401 DOT would be safer, as that would put you ahead of many people who contributed exactly 400 DOT, as you see in this image. 401 DOT at the current price of DOT of around $40 would mean just over $16,000 in order to be guaranteed an NFT. Now the question is it really worth doing that unless you really can afford to put that much into a crowd loan? I know some people can, but not the majority, right? And really, just for an NFT, I don't know if it's really going to be worth it unless that NFT is awesome. Next up, the Kusama crowd loan leases have 2 more days till they expire, and then the 4 parachain auction winners from round 3, Picasso, BitCountry Pioneer, Quartz, and Genshara will upgrade to parachains, and then round 4 will begin. I've been told we can now recontribute to Subsocial, and so I've made a small contribution myself, and I have added a ref link down below in case you want to receive 7.5 extra sub tokens by using my link. Thanks in advance. But by the looks of things, the next 5 winners should be Integrity, Sakura, Subsocial, Sherpa X, and Cross Shadow, as you can see in this image, because Pontem Network's Canary Network, Pontem Nox, which is one I've been discussing about a while back, will not launch till the 24th auction begins, so there won't be much competition for the existing crowd loans. Moonbeam also tweeted about their win and announced that they had a whopping 200,000 plus contributions for their crowd loan, which is a lot if you think about it. So congratulations to them once again. Now Calamari will be launching a how to claim your KMA guide later today, but because I wanted to push out this video sooner, I'll cover the information on the guide in tomorrow's video. Now the exchange listings should be sometime next week, because with the weekend coming, no exchanges are gonna list. So expect some announcements on Monday or Tuesday for exchange listings. Now I do think that KuCoin Gate.io and also MEXC are going to be the three that will definitely list Calamari, and then anything else is going to be a surprise. But as we can see, they completed the latest runtime upgrade yesterday, and that contains the vesting palette for scheduling KMA tokens to be released and the governance enabled token transfer switch. So we'll discuss more on this tomorrow if and when we get this information. Now, to see what HydraDX have been up to, because it's been quite a while, HydraDX have held an event in San Francisco, and one of their guests was Sota Watanabe, founder of Astar and Shiden, and they're basically holding events like this so that, you know, they're trying to follow the same thing as most crypto projects, at least in the Polkadot ecosystem, but also outside of the Polkadot ecosystem, in order to spread the word and hopefully onboard new devs or interested devs who want to develop on top of their platform, because ultimately that's what they're doing, right? So think about it this way. IT devs are difficult to find in general for any company, right? But especially if they don't offer competitive salaries and benefits. But Rust devs who can develop on the Substrate framework are even harder to find, because Rust is a damn difficult programming language to learn. So that's why you see almost every single Polkadot or Kusama project post "we're hiring" in brackets next to their Twitter names. So if you like IT even at the slightest and you think writing code might interest you, I definitely recommend you begin some beginner coding classes, because you will not suffer hunger or worry about being jobless. Let's just put it this way, right? IT is the boom. Now, they've also held the first community referendum where you could vote whether users who had their tokens locked in Nirvana should be compensated 23% staking rewards. And by Nirvana, I think what they actually meant is the first LBP event, which took place earlier this year. That's been it from today's short video. Kind reminder to use my referral link from the description of this video if you want to contribute to any of the crowd loans to get the crowd loan bonus. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.